the boy made an unexpected discovery. His eyes had a mysterious ability. As long as he stared at someone with full concentration, he could see that person's hidden talents. Take the foreigner before him, despised by the Empire's citizens. Not only did he have a leadership score of 99, he also had several rare S and A-level talents. Most ordinary people only had D-level abilities. Such overwhelming stats made Jack determined to recruit him no matter what. Just moments ago, Jack had come to town to test his appraisal skill. As the future heir of his territory, he planned to start recruiting talent right away. However, after some time had passed, he hadn't found any promising candidates, and his eyes were sore from overusing his ability. But just then, Jack saw a young boy being thrown out of a restaurant. It turned out he was a foreigner, discriminated against by the Empire's people. They were usually sold as the lowest class of slaves. Seeing the boy's tattered clothes, Jack felt a pang of sympathy. Ignoring the judgmental stares around him, he handed the boy a piece of bread. Litz initially wanted to refuse, but upon seeing Jack's sincere gaze, he ultimately chose to accept it. While Litz was eating the bread, Jack's appraisal skill activated on its own. To Jack's surprise, Litz's stats were at a general's level. He even had 3 of the rarest S-level talents. This made Jack instantly excited, but after finishing the bread, Litz's first thought was to take his leave. He didn't want his status to bring trouble to Jack, but how could Jack let such a genius slip away? He immediately got up and followed him. Litz was stunned when he heard that. Seeing this, Jack revealed his identity directly, but Litz felt that not only was his status low, he also lacked any real ability, so he declined Jack's offer. Just as Jack was unsure how to persuade him to stay, Litz's stomach growled involuntarily. Jack quickly said that his household had excellent chefs, and they could prepare many delicious dishes. This made Litz hesitate. In the end, he followed Jack home. Jack's father immediately refused when he heard about it, but seeing Jack's repeated pleas, his father finally agreed to let Litz spar with him. If Litz won, he could stay by Jack's side. Hearing this, Jack panicked. After all, his father's combat power was a whopping 90. With only 70, Litz had no chance of winning. But when his father said that landing a single hit would count as victory, Jack finally breathed a sigh of relief. On the way to the training ground, Litz was puzzled as to why Jack was going to such lengths to help him. After all, people of his race were persecuted wherever they went. 僕にはリーチさんが必要なんです。僕はいずれこの領地の当主になります。僕の隣で力を貸してほしいんです。Soon, the 3 arrived at the training ground. At that moment, Jack was a bit worried, because his father was not only highly experienced, but also had an S-level talent rating. Even though Litz was gifted, he was only 14 years old. After the Lord told Litz to do his best, the battle began immediately. Litz was overwhelmed and couldn't fight back. Just as Jack grew increasingly worried, he suddenly heard gasps of surprise from the crowd. It turned out that even when the Lord went easy on the soldiers, they couldn't withstand a single move. But Litz was able to hold his ground. Not to mention, the Lord now seemed to be going all out. Just as those words fell, under the Lord's fierce assault, Litz ultimately failed to block the attack. At the same time, the battle was near